You know, when I started making videos on YouTube, I didn't intend on getting any attention. I just loved the fact that I could post videos on the internet and maybe someone out there would watch it and tell me what they thought. For a while, that's what happened, but over time, people started subscribing and it made me feel warm inside every single time. I read and replied to every comment. I made videos rebuttaling certain points that I'd gotten wrong or were confused. And later, my channel built a community. To my surprise, the community was kind. They cared about my videos and they proactively helped one another with any problems. They started gifting me games. Me, a total stranger that they happened to watch on YouTube sometimes. And as I grew, I became some people's favorite YouTuber. It's funny because I don't even feel like a YouTuber. Just a guy who makes videos in the hope that someone will one day see my opinion and comment on it. I can't describe the feeling of being an internet personality. When I hop into my Discord and people jump in instantly, eager to talk to me, and it feels strange. Why do I even matter to you? I'm not a celebrity, but then I listen. I hear them as they tell me that I'm the reason that they became a PC gamer. I'm the channel that they come to when they get home from work. And my stories help them feel better about things going on in their lives, and it's rewarding. Why most YouTubers ignore their viewers is beyond me. The experiences and the stories, always having someone to game with, it's all right there. And as long as I can, I'll not stop replying to comments. I will never stop reading them, and I will not stop playing games and talking with you guys. Barry, could you shut up and get to the voice acting, please? Isn't that what this video's about? You're right. For a few months, I've been planning on making a voice acting video. As most of you guys know, I'm a voice actor, and it's about time I show you some of my work, starting from the first voice acting monologue that I've ever done to one I did today. Thank you guys for everything. I hope you enjoy.
In an overpopulated wasteland consisting of only those who are on the same mission. A dangerous world where anything can happen. And me? I work here. In a world where people actually buy toenails. Toenails!
People are actually buying this. Disgusting! I got a new graphics card.
Oh yeah.
Oh, pretty graphics. It came with a sticker. Whee!
War. War never changes. It had consumed our home. A war fought by foreign aggressors until great and terrible magics had been unleashed to burn all the world to ash and dust. Only our constant devotion to the princesses had carried us through that terrible war, just as our unwavering faith in the Overmayer maintained our continued survival within the earth. Trust in the Overmayer. Obey the Overmayer.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart. And as punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle, with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom until his 21st year. If he could learn to love another and earn her love in return by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. For who could ever learn to love a beast? Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcast on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac away in his room, away from all the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You have done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch just as his mother burst through the door and threw himself into the unknown depths below. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills that I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. Dad. This world is rotten, and those who are making it rot deserve to die. Someone has to do it, so why not me? Even if it means sacrificing my own mind and soul, it's worth it, because the world can't go on like this. I wonder, what if someone else had picked up the notebook? Is there anyone out there other than me who'd be willing to eliminate the vermin of the world? If I don't do it, then who will? That's just it, there's no one, but I can do it. In fact, I'm the only one who can. I'll do it. Using the Death Note, I'll change the world. The human whose name is written in the notebook shall die. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. You've taken quite a liking to it. Look at how many people you've killed in only 5 days. Most are reluctant to write this much. Well, Nier, looks like I win. You're asking me why? I did it because I was bored. I understood that killing people was a crime. There was no other way. The world had to be fixed. A purpose given to me. Only I could do it. Who else could have done it and come this far? Would they have kept going? The only one who can create a new world is me.
It was good while it lasted. We eased each other's boredom for quite a while. Well, Light, it's been interesting.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came in through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee number 427 did every day of every month of every year, and although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment the orders came in, as though he'd been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. I do this almost every time I make a video like this, but I have to show you guys some of my favorite comments so far. Every time I'm reading through them and I find one that makes me laugh or makes me smile, I save it for just this situation. I'd like to thank Spoocho for making the music you heard behind this video. He actually made it for the channel. And I'd like to thank Jonan as well. He messaged me one day and told me that my thumbnails were garbage, and he started making new ones. So the thumbnails that you guys have been commenting about, that's him. And I'd like to add one last thank you to all of you. As you know, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, and sometimes my videos portray that. But you guys couldn't be kinder to me, letting me know that I was wrong here and there, and I cannot tell you how fortunate I am that this community is not just brainless followers. You're all individuals, and regardless as to what I say or what my opinions are, the fact that you don't always agree with everything is a good thing. It means that you have your own brain, and it makes the comment section much more interesting. Thank you again for everything, and oh no! Oh, darn it, I was gonna do a face reveal, but it seems we're out of time. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to try next time. Bye, guys.